Hello and welcome to vlog number 92. Okay, so managed to get a bit of a dry day today. It's quite sunny too. For probably the last garden vlog of the year. It's September now, and the next one will be the end of September, but not quite October. We'll see. If the weather is amenable, I still do the garden. I finally got around to filming a new backdrop with the pool set up decently. And so on we go. So the first thing I'm going to come up with is this GoPro I'm using. I'm going not a fantastic setup today because I'm just using the camera's audio. This is quite deliberate because I don't have an awful lot of time, which I'll come into a bit later. But the GoPro itself is brand new. I had to have it replaced because the screen stopped responding properly, the touch screen. So I got in contact with GoPro. They sent me an RMA, which had to be done quickly, and I thought, oh great, can't leave it till my holidays, can I? When I don't need it on the bike. So I had to send it off. So I messed up on the outgoing documents that would have been necessary before Brexit. So that was delayed for 4 days over a weekend. And then on the return, they messed up on the documents, so it was delayed for another bloody 3 days. All because of Brexit. Well, not all because of Brexit, but yeah, the paperwork that Brexit requires is the primary cause of 6 days of delay. So yeah. Now, me, I've never done it before, never had to deal with it before. So I can excuse me, but they do it all the time, and yet they forgot as well. Yeah, they can't blame me for that, can they? Right, but I got a brand new GoPro. Yeah, under warranty. Took 2 weeks. Took 2 weeks. And I had to use my old GoPro, which kept running out of battery. I need to get new batteries for them, but I usually use it plugged in the car as a dash cam. But yes, so on we go. Now, watching a YouTube video and they showed a test kit for blood types. So I decided, let's have a look. And I was looking at them on eBay, 20 odd quid and all this lot. So I did a general search and I found one from a reputable company for a tenner. So I sent off, got the blood test kit through, and apparently I'm B negative, which is a 1 in 50 blood type. So I've decided I'm going to try to give blood, to donate blood. My first appointment is booked for Thursday, this Thursday coming. I don't see any reason why I won't be accepted. I'm within all the conditions, but we shall see. And if this is accepted, that'll become a regular thing. I will regularly donate blood. I should have been doing it for years. I just haven't got around to it. In my younger days, I couldn't have done it because I was underweight, basically. I can now, I'm not underweight anymore, as slim as I am. So yeah, let's see how that goes, and hopefully I can actually help. New specs. So these are varifocals, and they're great for general use, absolutely fantastic, and I'm getting used to them fairly quickly. I mean, I'm looking at the camera here. I'm looking in the distance and everything's crystal clear. I've got used to looking down at the computer. Because I use widescreen computer, I'm doing this, you can't see the extent of where I'm doing it. But I got 2 widescreen computer monitors next to each other and one on top. And I just can't get used to them for that. So I use my own old glasses for that, reading glasses, which are absolutely fine. But yeah. So I'll give Specsavers another ring on Saturday to get my second pair made up. And yeah, but these, I'm getting used to them fairly quickly, to be honest. Surprising how quickly you get used to them. But not for the monitors, It's too much I'm looking at the same time. And there's certain things to take into account with varifocals, like the corners here are always blurred, but you don't need them. Except when you're using the computer. Yeah. Okay, right. In retro gaming news, my Hopper Robo record is gone. I've discovered that when it became that part of the 10 pence arcade challenge. Took a look at it, and the old record holder has taken it back. So yeah, I knew it'd go. But that was part of the 10 pence challenge, and I beat my old record for that challenge. Not beat the new record, but I'm not going to bother submitting again. It's a lot of hassle. It takes ages. I'm just happy I got one. I got really used to that game again, and yeah, it may become my new favourite game. Still, that title is still held by Bomb Jack, which I have the arcade board. But Hopper Robo is right up there. It is so easy to just pick up and go. It's a four-way game. It doesn't really work really well with an 8-way joystick. Yeah, I do have a 4-way stick, as you probably know, anybody who watches me regular. Yeah, the record's gone, but I got this month's 10p podcast challenge, which I'm going to take part of in future challenges too, because it's quite a simple one. It doesn't take an awful lot of time. On the subject of challenges, I'm going to bring forward one from further down the list. The latest Tubers challenge has been aborted. Abort. It was Metal Hawk, which was a bugger to control, and many people just couldn't do it. So it was aborted, and we've got Hero now on the Commodore 64. Now, I got a real Commodore 64 and a cartridge, which I made myself, which I can set up to play Hero, which I'll probably do it that way. Excuse the cough. So, yeah. Hero is the game I've never completed. I'll likely never complete, but I'll give it a bloody good go. Whether I'll play it all the time on the real Commodore 64, I don't know, but I'm going to try and put my main goes on a Commodore 64. It takes minutes to set up, so yeah, we'll have a go at that. So yeah, but I am uploading my recorded video for Metal Hawk, which will become available in the next few days, maybe even today, I don't know. There'll be another video coming this week as well, which I'll come on to later, related to the reason I've only got the camera out and not the sound of it, all the sound stuff. Okay, water. We went for a period without water because there was a burst water main. It was from about 3:30 in the afternoon until it was the next morning before it was properly on. Around about the middle of next morning before it was properly on. And so yeah. Now in the last this year's water bill is 29% greater than it was last year. 29. That's almost 10 times the rate of inflation. And they can't keep up the water supply. It's getting worse. I mean, they've upped it by a phenomenal amount, and it's getting worse. Yeah, it's absolutely despicable, to be honest. So yeah, I'm not in a good mood with Welsh Water at the moment, and yeah. You know, we got into debt in the past, and I've been paying it back for years. I thought, great, I'm out of debt now, and finally got rid of the debt. And the charge was more than it has been. It's significantly more, even that I'm not paying back a debt anymore. My charges were more than they were last year. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Another minor gripe with a not gripe is Tesco. Substituting items. Now, I found out after speaking to a human. I actually spoke to a human on the subject, which was absolutely fantastic. It's so much better to speak to a human rather than chatbots and bollocks like that. So yeah, she explained to me that they will still substitute essential items like milk, bread, eggs, that sort of thing. But they're not supposed to substitute non-essential items. This was a deodorant, which they didn't have the one particular variety that they wanted, and they substituted a different variety. They're not supposed to do that at all. It was definitely on there that I did not want substitutions. This has been marked on my account for future orders as well. And there's also, in this case, allergy concerns, because it was refused, it was refunded, including my delivery charge. So yes. Now, I'm not a fan. I've never have been a fan of online grocery shopping. I'd rather do it myself. But I get outvoted. So yeah. So yes, it was a pain in the ass, but was solved by a human. And I bought another one in the local Tesco. It's the right variety. There was plenty in stock, so go figure. Emergency alerts. Now, I got my new phone this year, which has got dual SIM. My last phone had dual SIM, and my old OnePlus 6T dual SIM. Well, I got dual SIM still in my new phone. Still got 2 SIMs in my OnePlus 8, and I got 1 SIM in my OnePlus 6T. So I set them all up on yesterday, for this alert. I had 4 alerts. Now, it was in my second phone, my OnePlus 8, in which I've got an O2 phone contract, which I had to do to get a cheaper Virgin deal. And a free, I get 200 megabytes a month free internet on that one, on a 3 SIM. So now I'm not sure which one of those 2 didn't work. I suspected 3, but speaking to other people online, it may have been O2, even though that 2 of the SIMs are giffgaff, and they worked. So yeah, and giffgaff is O2 basically. So yeah, weird. Wonder which one it was. Never know. I'll never know. But yeah, the emergency alert worked. I cancelled them all. I got no problem with it. I can see people who do have issues with it. There are people who don't trust the government, which I can't blame them one little bit. I don't trust the government either, but yes. And now I'm going to do one little thing, a 3D print, my most dangerous 3D print ever. And yeah, I'm going to try and get this sort of set up before I bring it into view. And it's not going to be doing very well, but yeah, my most dangerous 3D print ever. I'll do that for the thumbnail. That is a 3D print of the Demon Core, and the bit with the screwdriver refers to the second experiment, where he used a screwdriver to separate the halves. The screwdriver slipped. The first one slipped as well and caused death, but the screwdriver slipped. The core went subcritical, cleared a massive dose of radiation emitted. He did clear the he did get the 2 spheres separated very quickly, but not quick enough, because that was it was a massive increase of release of radiation from the plutonium ball inside. Yes, oh yes, we have got a ball inside, and it wasn't a very nice outcome. Neither was the first experiment a very nice outcome. This is what happens when you mess around. Tickling the dragon's tail, I think they used to call it. And the reason now I'm set up on a very simple setup here, we are going to St. Fagans today. Now, I don't mind saying this in the vlog, because the vlog won't be published until we get back. So I'm not telling you I'm leaving an empty house. So yeah, I'm going to take my camera as well, this very camera. I'm not taking the audio equipment for it. I'm going to overdub that one. So that'll be another video coming out this month. So the St. Fagans Museum of Welsh Heritage. So yes. Now, to wind up, onto the shout-outs, the people who have commented on my videos in the last 3 weeks. And there haven't been many. So these are Acemon0, who commented on an old Dragon's Lair video. Lucas Rainford, Mark Blaster, and R2 the Cat. Now, I am going to recognise the wars, which aren't getting any better. And also the things in the States are going from bad to worse. So yeah, I just wish people had stopped killing each other. And, oh God. The less said about the States, the better. They're in a state. So yes, I'm going to leave it at that. And until the next one in 3 weeks' time, which will be after an arcade, the cave visit to Retro Collective Cave in Stroud, which will be the day after that one, I shall bid you farewell and enjoy yourselves. Hope for good weather. There I know.